Hi, this is Justine Allen. I'm just having a really huge click moment right now, so I just wanted to get this video done and enjoy doing it at the same time. I don't want to make it sound like, oh, I just want to get this over with. That's not my intent. I just watched a video by David Woods. It was so dang inspiring, and not just the content of the video, but his fluency in delivering the video, because it's so spontaneous. It's almost like the thoughts in his head are coming out, and he's talking to himself, but everything is making absolute perfect sense. And the first thing he said in the video was, the thing you want to do is just go out and make a redonkulous amount of money, at least 30 grand a month, and not really know how you did it. Okay, now when he says that, he doesn't mean, blindly go out and spend thousands on solo ads and, he means earn while you learn. He means don't overthink what you want to do. Don't overthink it. Don't shoot for perfect. Just be yourself, get out there and start doing it. And blogging has been the perfect vehicle for him. If you've ever attended any of his webinars, and by the way, there's a really good one coming up on January 9th. If we can get enough people, he will do a private one. And you have got to hear this guy speak. You have just got to, okay? He started with absolute $0. And, he's not joking. He was living in a van in Hawaii. And he was doing MLM, and he was doing webinars, and he was getting people to his webinars. And he said he would sign up for, go to meeting every 30 days with a new email address, because that way he could keep getting it for free. Okay. He just didn't stop on this, but what he said he didn't like about the MLM sort of approach, and the one-on-one and the webinars and the phone calls, and was that, most people are looking for a job, and he said he really didn't like feeling like he was tricking people. This is a job. No, really, it's a business. But that is what started Empower Network for him. He also, and I can so relate to this, he used to have a WordPress blog in about 2009, and was finding that it was, redonkulous, ridiculous, just tedious to work with, just spending more time on technical issues, copying, pasting text back and forth, going back and forth between where you actually write the text for your articles or whatever it is you're doing, and then having to, visit your site to see if everything showed up and all that jazz. But what he said that I related to the most was, the more he posted on his WordPress blog, the more it would slow down the speed of it, which affects your ranking, because the speed of it, if it is slowing up, not as many people can get to it, or, they'll go, gee, blog isn't working too well, and they'll just leave the blog, although he did manage to make $30,000 off of that blog. He made Empower Network blogging system to eliminate the hassles of the normal blogging platforms. So with the Empower Network blogging system, you don't have any technical issues to worry about. They're all taken care of. If you're perfect vehicle for a business blog, I'm telling you, because if you get 200,000 hits on your Empower Network business blog, the server power is so big. Now, I just gotta interject, okay? David Wood's big thing is always invest 20% of your business into your business. Well, if his business made $70 million in the last 24 months, he must have invested at least I don't know, in between 10 and 15 million into the most recent blog platform the way it is now. Okay, if you're with HostGator or something like that, and 200,000 people hit your business blog, they would probably, one, the site would crash, and that would be absolutely the worst thing that could happen. Two, they're gonna just ask for more money so that they can get more servers up for you, and that still may not solve the problem. And since you're not a techie, you could be just headed in for a whole bunch of things that you're just don't know enough about to know where you need to go with it and how much money is reasonable to spend on fixing this problem. With the Empower Network blog, you don't have to worry about that at all. This was his whole idea. A product that people want, a product that can service people's needs, whether it's a business or otherwise. Okay? Now, the most valuable thing, I think, in this world today, especially in this world today, because we're so bombarded with media, with commercials, I have never seen a generation so guarded before. It is not easy to make business connections. Okay, you could have the best deal in the world, but if a person does not have some sort of personal connection with you, like a trust concept happening, even an inkling of trust with you, they're probably, you could have the best deal in the world. I mean, I can go out and advertise my main business and say, I'll get you in for free. Heck, I found a way. It's totally legitimate. You would think I'd be bombarded with people wanting it. People are guarded, extremely guarded, because we are all so bombarded with truth versus non-truth, prepackaged or not prepackaged. We're just so bombarded with things we need to be guarded for. How the heck can you turn the guard on, guard off button on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off all day? It's just easier just to keep your guard up, then you know you're safe, right? This is why Empower Network blogging system is so important in our world today for business, for just connecting in general. Okay, you're doing the world a disservice by not using this system. Okay, that's all I can say. The most valuable thing in the world today is to be real and to catch it spontaneously. So as your thoughts come, whatever they're about, document them. What are you going to document it on? Great. Do a video on your cell phone, talking to a tape recorder, whatever it is. If you want to reach people with it, well, that's a totally different story. That's where the Empower blog comes in. And I'm telling you, there is just nothing more valuable than real people talking about real issues, talking about their brick and mortar business or whatever it is, and being able to document it in a way that's going to reach many, many people. There's nothing more valuable than that, period. Because we are so bombarded with media. If you can. And you know, the funny thing is like in regards to email marketing, it's proven. I mean, video marketing is king. It's absolute king. It's absolute king because people can see you, they can see what you're all about. And this is what the new blogging system is all about, the ENV2. It's all about being able to post as spontaneous as you possibly can, right from your cell phone. Just shoot quick videos all day. People can engage with you. They can see who you are, what you do. And you're going to build trust. And the trust concept is what you build any relationship on. It doesn't matter if it's business or otherwise. Okay, connection is what it is all about. And of course, you can target market and all that jazz, of course. But this is like the foundation, the very foundation. You need to build the trust concept with people out there, or you could have the best deal in the world, and guess what? Guard is up. Once that guard is up, you know, it's a lot of work to take it down and then put it back up again. So you really want to develop that trust concept. And also the other thing with blogging is it is something you can do for yourself. Like 2 3 years ago, I started blogging, and initially I was trying to make money online, of course, right? Okay. So I started selling breast enhancement cream. I thought, hey, great product, right? I thought, hey, I will research the dangers of breast implant surgery. And that'll be, my reason why people would go for the cream opposed to surgery, right? So, but wow, man, the things I found, holy smokes. And I work in the medical field, so I can, you know, write medically in a way that everybody can understand and appreciate. But the information I found was absolutely mind-boggling. My blog turned into just the dangers, the medical information, the information that people were digging for but couldn't find anywhere. All of a sudden, my call to action for the breast enhancement cream went by the wayside. And in 2012, in Britain, there was a French maker of breast implants who had on the market 400,000 breast implants that were filled with just non-medical grade garbage. And once that story hit, I was writing about it. I friended a lot of these British women on Facebook because I just wanted to help them. I mean, the health implications after having something like this inside your body was just, nobody knows anything about it over there. I was trying to connect them with doctors here, and just the information on my blog was extremely valuable to them. It was extremely valuable to a lot of people in the United States. I had surgeons following me. This blog is down right now, but I'm actually gonna transfer it over to my Empower Network system. The information was very valuable. I had people commenting saying, "You're inspiring me to blog," because I was just speaking so real, and a lot of my writing was in spontaneous format. So as soon as that thought happened, it was documented before I had a chance to overthink it, or say, no, that's too real, or whatever. I just documented it before my conscious mind had a chance to kibosh it. And that's really what I'm saying. You want to document your thoughts before your conscious mind has a chance to say, no, that's no good, or whatever. Yeah, and I think that's Dave Wood's whole point, is just, the more you do, the better you get at it too, which is way cool. So the internet is like the perfect venue if you're, like a closet comedian, or you like poetry, and you just need an outlet. I mean, it's like it's like getting a best friend. It's like finding somebody who can really listen to you, even though you're writing to yourself. Your mind doesn't know it's not another person. It is yourself, so it is a person, just not another person. Another side of your person is, pretty much the same thing to your mind, right? So it can be a great outlet. I've talked to, a lot of people on Facebook where they just don't know what to write about. And once I start connecting to them and start talking to them and really find out what's inside of them and what the things that they feel strongly about, all of a sudden they see themselves being able to document this, reach out to others, or whatever the vision is that they have, whatever you're good at, whatever you want to share. It doesn't really matter what you write about, as long as you make it as valuable. Just make it as valuable as you can, and the value is going to come from within. Okay, it's not going to come from some secret source or ad spinning software, or whatever. The real value that is missing in this world today, especially now that we all have our guards up because we're all bombarded with all this social media. We don't know what's true, what's real, what's not, what we should believe, what we shouldn't believe. We don't know if half the pictures on in the internet are photoshopped or not, right? The most valuable thing is whatever it is inside of you, the truth inside of you, speaking your mind, because you're going to find, and this is something that Michelangelo Lopez, my mentor, said in a webinar a long time ago. He said there's a million me's and there's a million you's out there, and they're just waiting to be connected with. So it doesn't really matter what you blog about. It matters what you're feeling strongly about. It matters what you want to say. It matters what is moving you on that particular day. And Dave Woods gets into it at a little bit of a higher level, where he goes into the internet marketing part of the blog a little bit. Just making videos every day, blogging daily. Okay, it's really important. And guess what? Once you get into the habit of it, it's like it turns into me time. It turns into time that is just for you. And what are we all lacking these days? It's that it's that time that you spend with yourself, because what is going to happen is that is the most valuable thing that you can do for yourself. And then if you find you're connecting with people, it's just like so freaking amazing. I can't even put a price tag on it. I can't even tell you how valuable it is to have somebody come to your blog and say, wow, what you're saying really hit me. I studied it hard. I read it over and over again, or whatever. I really got a lot out of it. Blah, 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 blah. There's no other feeling in the world. And turning your blog into a business is just easy. You're going to lead by example. That's it. That's all. So I'm following Dave Wood, Dave Sharp, Michelangelo Lopez. Okay, Dave Wood, Dave Sharp, blogging masters. Period. End of story. Okay, Michelangelo Lopez, marketing guru. How can you go wrong? How can you go wrong? Okay, so just like them, just like me, you're going to lead by your example. Okay, so whatever you document is going to be spontaneous. It's going to be real, because that is what people are missing, and what they're so craving to connect with is just real thoughts, real people talking about real issues, or whatever it is that you want to share. Just make it real and spontaneous. Do it daily. That's pretty much all you have to do. Okay, that's it. That's all. So there's my click moment. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.